Hello, everyone. It's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. Today is June 1st, 2025, and I wanted to go over what Aptera's been up to lately. So if you look at Aptera's website, they have 349 priority delivery slots left, and it does look like the rate of delivery slots being taken has slowed down. There is a graph made by Will on the Discord channel using data that Bennett has been generating. Um, on our Aptera investing channel on Discord, we kind of discuss this. Every day we have a running round. Tom has like a little cool casino slot machine thing with the number of priority slots taken every day on there. It's kind of fun. Anyways, if you look at this data, it does look like there's two slopes that happened before and after May 10th. You had a slope like this, which looked like if it continued at this slope that the coupons would run out sometime in early June. But around May 10th, there's been a plateauing. And if you look, if it continues at this trajectory, it looks like it will be into late August before the coupon round is fully subscribed. So we're gonna have to see how this goes. Maybe, I'm guessing maybe after the Artemis reveal, there's gonna be an uptick in this and we'll still be able to finish it out in June maybe. But the current trajectory has us finishing this round in mid to late August. All right, so as you guys may have noticed, May has come and gone and there is no May monthly update. That's because they're very busy putting together Artemis, and Artemis is their show vehicle. This is the vehicle that's going to go on the road trip this summer. The road trip will be going, I think, first through California and then through the rest of the country. And we don't know the exact itinerary or anything like that, but we made a video where I suggested where they should go, and they are taking some suggestions from the community. But I think they're going to try to go to places so that everyone has an ability to drive a relatively short distance to see Artemis. So anyways, I think it's very important that they're working on Artemis, and it looks like they're kind of towards the tail end of it. So they want to reveal Artemis in the live stream, which I'm hoping is happening in the next couple of weeks. At that point, I was going to wait until this monthly update to have an interview with Chris Anthony, because I figured a lot of the questions we have now will be answered at the monthly update or the live stream. But I'm gonna try to set it up for after the live stream, and then because we'll just have new questions, I think, after the live stream. So if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll try to collate them and try to get to them when I have this interview. The other thing is, if you go to Steve Fambro's X or Twitter page, you can tell what's been going on. May 28th, they're working on the lower instrument panel. So you can see here's the go pedal, and the brake pedal is over here. Here's the center console. If you zoom in here, there's the Aptera access control module here. So they're working on that. And then here, this was some, I guess, somewhat surprising information, but maybe not too surprising. This is a heat exchanger and the AC system and the thermal management system. It says think small, stay cool. See that drip bucket right here? Drip bucket. That is condensations from Artemis's AC running in the vehicle for the first time. So AC is in the vehicle. Of course, they're going to need the AC if they're going to do the road trip this summer. We couldn't buy an off-the-shelf system. No tier one would sell us one. Some would even return our calls. So this is the problem, or one of the problems, is that Aptera is just not big enough for a lot of large suppliers to just spend time with them. They're not sure Aptera is going to make it. They think Aptera is too small for it to be worth their while. So they're just not being helpful. There have been a lot of large manufacturers and large companies that have partnered up with Aptera. Mitsubishi was there, and LG is helping out, and things like that, CPC, that kind of stuff. But yeah, in terms of the AC unit, I guess they tried to buy an off-the-shelf system, which would have been cheaper and faster, I think, but they had to design their own. So they built their own from scratch with Roush Official. So remember, Roush is this engineering firm that's been helping them. They're an engineering firm based out of Michigan, And then, yeah, it's cold. The heat exchanger up front, I'm guessing they're talking about this as the heat exchanger. That's for a chilled battery loop because summer's coming. Well done, team. So it looks like the AC is hooked into the heat exchanger and is part of the thermal management system. This does this cools the battery when it gets too hot. And so yeah, they're getting done. I don't know when Artemis is getting done. Let's take some bets. Put comments below when you think the Artemis live stream is going to be. I'm going to guess it's going to be June 10th, June 15th, somewhere around there, within the first 2 weeks of June. All right, so we'll kind of keep our eyes peeled for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.